At the beginning of our story, which we're just starting shooting today, actually, we're in a very happy place. It's my husband and I. He makes these beautiful dolls for children. We live in this wonderful old house. We have a very beautiful daughter, very kind of happy family, but it doesn't stay that way. I actually really loved the whole idea of being behind the veils and the screens and the masks. And I was joking that I'd actually like to do more films where I'm behind a screen, because it's very protected. And then it was really odd when they actually opened it up, and there I was. I suddenly felt like all my mystery had been stripped away. It was so much fun to be just a voice behind a curtain and slightly moving. Like, as an actor, I think that's kind of a gift of a thing to get to play with. I met David after I'd read the script, and he was talking away to me, and I thought he was American, and then he told me that he was Swedish. He sounded so American to me. But he's just lovely. Like, he really knows what he wants, but he's just a very gentle, kind, kind of self-effacing kind of person. But he's also at the same time someone who seems very clear. If you ask him, do you like this or do you like this, he seems to have really clear ideas of how he wants it to be. But he's a very, very easy person to get along with. He's really lovely. There's something about dolls that are essentially creepy, so it's really easy to go with the idea that there's something else going on with this doll. And this doll is particularly creepy looking. When they brought it in this scene, it was like, oh God, get it away from me.
Samuel appears to be one thing, and quite potentially might not be. But that's the tricky part of, that was the challenge for me looking at the role. You know, you could approach it in such a way that it turns out to be just like a kind of one-dimensional character. But I've been trying to find places in there all the time where you wonder. Like, he's almost friendly sometimes, and you start to feel for him a little bit. Well, basically, you know, I'm working with these, you know, young ladies, young women, girls, and my job is basically to, you know, walk around the set, scare the hell out of them, which I have to say I enjoy immensely. It's good fun. But they're, you know what, they're really, actually, during filming, I actually keep a distance from them, just to help them with thinking, not that they need much help, but them to think that I'm creepy. They've done a really kind of fantastic job in recreating a house that was once, you can tell, was once in its prime and had a happier feel, and has now fallen into that kind of, you know, it's depressed and therefore not taken care of particularly, and the age is starting to become apparent. It's much more implied violence, which I find a heck of a lot scarier than just pure blood and gore everywhere. I'm not saying we don't have it. We have some, of course, because we need it. But the truly frightening stuff in this, when I was reading the script, was the implication of what was behind the door.
Keeping on the movie theme, I've got a behind-the-scenes interesting fact for you from the movie Saw. While shooting Saw, both Cary Elwes and Leigh Whannell were told that a puppet was being used in a scene when actually a real actor was to be used. In order to keep the secret from them, all the scenes in the bathroom needed to be shot in one day, with them being authentically chained. And Tobin Bell, who the two actors were told was a puppet, lying face down and motionless throughout the filming. It took 15 hours, but the effort paid off. The shock on Elwes and Whannell's faces when Tobin stood up was genuine. Now, if you haven't already done it, remember to subscribe and click the notification bell to always receive the latest trailers the moment they are online. See you next time.